Tony CAK Tony Fly Vlog, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're old here, welcome back. Please take this time to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into day 17 of Vlogmas. So, I am making monkey bread from scratch because I got to the store and there wasn't proper there wasn't a proper amount of the biscuits. Actually, there were none. So I have to make the biscuits from scratch, which is fine because, you know. So this is the other half of one of my friend's gifts. She wanted monkey bread, and I got her a plant. So yeah, I will be showing you guys how this process goes as I go. Okay, so in here I have flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, and that's it. So I'm gonna whip this together real quick, and I'm gonna add a stick of butter, and then I'll have I have my milk here, less than 2 tablespoons of milk. I can do it before it spills out. Okay. Anyway, so I'll add that after I mix this up together, and then I'll have biscuits, and then I can continue on with the monkey bread because I need to butter this so that way. So people usually need their need their butter into their stuff, and I usually just blend it because it's a lot faster and I ain't got time. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And then I'll add the milk, and then I'll be good. So just pull it. So just mix it until it's all crumbly. Aha! And then you add your milk. I'm gonna pull it. And then, oh, I'm gonna add my milk because I can't do it with both hands, or I need both hands to do this. So yeah, I'll be right back. So it is totally mixed now. Yay! I still have my other milk. I don't know what I need to do with it, but you know. And then he made me spill the freaking stuff all over the place. Kill this dog. But yeah, I think it was just for extra, just in case I needed it. But let me get this buttered. You are gonna bite me with your toy, crazy. And then get them pulled apart and go from there. Alright, so I gotta butter this up. And you know, fingers are, you know, better than anything. Just butter it up nice and good. That sounds so funny. Well, you are at such attention. You ain't getting none of this. This is not for both. Yeah. Alright, I gotta wipe my hands off and yeah, okay. Because it's bad. I feel like that guy with the salt. Okay, remove the salt because I don't need that in my way. Alright, need to pull this out though. Yeah. I like this. Gotta be careful because I don't use this very often, but these fuckers are sharp. Ah. I already sliced myself open once before and was like, yeah, that was not fun. It was like almost as bad as a paper cut. Keep your face out of the trash. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. I kill you. Okay, this is all sticky. Alright. All stuck. I'm gonna need a little bit more flour because it's still rather sticky, but it's biscuits, so it's gonna be. So I can actually work with it. Bo is bird watching over there. He gonna get himself in trouble. I need to actually get me, I need to set up the sugar and the cinnamon here so I can get these rolled out. I'm just gonna make her a small one because usually they have you make used to, whatchamacallits, but, of the biscuits, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't have time. And again, they're gonna be. All right. Aha. So I gotta get my cinnamon sugar ready, and so I'll be right back. So I have a cup of sugar here, and I need about 2 tablespoons of the cinnamon, if I can find my thing. Aha! Bo, do not bite my legs, craziness. Hush your face. Oh, teaspoons. Don't need that much. So I'll take little balls, I'll make little piece of balls, and just kind of roll them in there. Just get them nice and covered. Moo, moo, moo. This dog. All right, so I have got everything in. Take that off. I have them in there, lined up, and I am trying to get the little caramel sauce done up really quickly. I took it off the eye so it doesn't continue to cook. I just wanted to thicken a wee bit before I go throwing it on the biscuits. And then I gotta pop them in there because I gotta go and get ready for work. So I think I need to add a little bit more sugar to this. Yikes. Okay, so, oops, what did I do with the sugar? There it is. All right, so, and then I'll get that poured over and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh, look at my hair, my goodness. Okay, so that is how it looks. So I added like a tablespoon of milk, and now it's all caramelly. So let me throw that in there, get this poured over. All right, so you guys see how it looks? I have to do this. I have to. Oh my god, I'm so good. Okay. So, yikes. Let me throw this in here. Oh, I actually left some of the, what was left from the little thing. I mean, there's still more there, but this has little pieces of biscuit in it, so I was just going to sprinkle it over top, which is literally the bottom. Oh, this thing is going to be super rich. Let's hope it doesn't burn. I've never actually made it from scratch before, so I don't see why it would, like, be any different than, you know, using the can, but I guess we'll see, won't we? So, throw it in here for on 350 for 30 minutes, and I have cook time. Yes. Start timer. And away we go. So, I made a fuck up. I was supposed to wait like 5 minutes for it to set in the pan, and I did not because I forgot. My brain was still under my pillow because I was dealing with Bo, and because he was eating sticks outside, and he's been throwing those sticks up when he gets inside. So I went to flip it over, and it was still freaking hot. It hadn't set yet, and so now I have to do this shit all over again when I get home. Fun times. But that's just good. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Oh, and Merry Christmas Eve. So I'm back, headed to work, and my head hurts so bad. Like, I am so sore, like from like right here, like I have a crook in my neck. And I got up this morning, as you guys saw, and I made the monkey bread, and I flopped it because I was impatient. It's still hella good though, but so I have to redo it, which is fine because who don't like biscuits? You know what I'm saying? Sweet biscuits, exactly. Anyway, yeah. So, I think I'll make a double batch this time to make it fuller, so it's not. But regardless, I just dropped off one of my friend's plants to her. She's been wanting Monstera adenasi or something like that, and so another friend of mine from my plant group was like, yeah, I'll sell it to you, and I was like, awesome. So I got that for her, and I had got this cute little pot, these cute little pots, and from the plant garage. So I gave her one. I was gonna keep it, and then I was like, no, don't be stingy. You can always go back to the plant garage and get another one. Because they had lots of them, and they're the cutest little pots. But I mean, somebody just gave me 2 pots yesterday, like literally. Okay, so I was super emotional yesterday because after work I went to meet this girl who, I mean, I'm sure she'll be my friend in time, but I'm just meeting her, and she's in, I mean, she likes plants and stuff as well. So I invited her to do the you know, be in the plant group, and she was just like, can you help me with terrariums? And I'm like, sure. I'm trying to, like, you know, do one myself, but I actually need to, like, you know, I want to grab one of those fish tanks or whatever and do it that way. And thank you for moving. Anyway, so she's like, I'm so sorry it was so late, because like 4 days after we were done doing the elephant, you know, the white elephant gift, she messages me, because I had messaged her like weeks ago, and was like, hey, okay, you said you wanted to do it, so I need your address and all this stuff. And she was like, well, I have a P.O. box. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's kind of late now. Can we just kind of meet in person? And so she was like, yeah, that's no problem. So anyway, so she's like, I'm so sorry I'm so late. I'm trying to finish up because I guess she's a professor or something like that. Couldn't delete the conversation. Why are you deleting conversation? What's happening? Anyway, so I'm like, okay. So we meet up yesterday at a gas station, and because I had to stop and get gas anyway. And so she gives me the little bag, and it has like, you know, like little hand loofah for like your face, and you know, like lip stuff and lotion and like sanitizer and like all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, it's not plant related, but you know, it's cool. So then I turn around, I give her gift, which I had gotten her, I had bought her a plant, and then I had bought her this little pot that says round on it. So I was like, ooh, that's sassy. And so I was like, I would like that. So I was like, you know, I'll get it for her. Because, I mean, so I got her, the plant, I got her, she likes rose, red and pink. So I got her some roses with like little light pink and dark, like maroon, like shading on the leaves. It was really pretty. But anyway, and it had started to bloom, and I was like, oh no, please don't bloom just yet, because I don't want them to die, and she hasn't seen them yet. So, so I turned around to put my gift in the little bag that she gave me in my car. I turn around, and she's got this big ass box, and it's got all these plants in it, and they're all freaking like new. And I'm like she just bought them, and I'm like, there's like 5 plants in here. I'm like, oh my God. And then she gave me like 2 pots, and then a snake plant with this pretty pot. Like everything had a pretty pot, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know how much this woman spent, because I know where she bought the plants. She left the little stickies in there. So I know where she bought them, and I'm pretty sure I can figure out how much she spent. And it's like, you were supposed to only spend like $20 to $25. Oh my God. So now I feel like I didn't do enough. And so like I showed everybody in the plant group, and they were like, oh my God, she just really appreciates you, and we all appreciate you for putting this together, and you deserve that and so much more. And I'm like, oh no. It was can you guys even see me? Okay, there we go. The sun is a killer. But yeah, I was like, wow. It was like, I was so touched and so moved, and like a lot of the people in the group were like, you know, thank you so much for like including me and adding me to the group, and you know, because I've made so many friends here, and you know, I wouldn't have made those friends without you, and you know, I was kind of a shut-in, and you know, since becoming, you know, a part of this group, you know, I'm more open, and you know, I'm not as shy and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, that's good. I mean, and then that made me cry some more, because I was like, see, this is what I like to do. I like to help people, even in the teeniest little way. And this is like the best like Christmas present I could get, is like appreciation for something that I'm, you know, not that I literally tried to do, but I mean, I started the group to like make more plant friends, because I mean, I can't talk to Matt about plants. He's like, it's a plant, and I'm like, ugh. He doesn't get all like googly eyed and like all like excited about plants the way I do. So, you know, this is something that I can share with other people. And so, I mean, I wish I was more tech savvy for him, that, you know, we could have more stuff to talk about as far as like computers and IT and stuff. And I mean, I understand quite a bit, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. So I really can't like offer any opinion on those things. And I know that kind of bums him out, which is like, you know, he goes and sees one of his friends on Wednesdays because they can talk nerd, and, you know, he gets that from them and he doesn't get that from me. So that's great, you know. And, you know, this is something that I get from my friends that I can't get from him, like plant and, you know, plant nerd outs. So, you know, I just felt happy that, you know, I was able to help other people open up and, you know, find more friends, because that's, you know, all we have is each other in this world, you know what I mean? And, you know, if we can't depend on other people and like make friends, and like, I mean, and there's like people of all types in this group. Like, there's older people or older women, younger women, there's Asian women, there's black chicks, there's white chicks, there's like, I think there's a Hispanic chick or a couple of Hispanic chicks in the group. There's a couple dudes. I'm like, see, you know, inclusion. We just all got to be like, you know. And it's like, so we're supposed to have a plant date on January 8th. So, because it's like, you know, I told them, I was like, you know, I want us to start doing plant dates every month, because it's like, yes, of course we have plants in common, but what else? You know, I want to actually build long, rich relationships with people, not just, oh, I like plants, that's it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so everybody's excited. We're trying to figure out where to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to, like, you know, hit a couple places or meet up at a couple places, and then, you know, grab some lunch somewhere. And some of my friends are vegan in this group, so, you know, we'll have to be somewhere where it's like vegan friendly. And, you know, when me and my friend Josie went for like a few hours, we hit like 2 places, and we were there forever. So we might have to start early in the morning at like 9 or 10, and then go until like 6, so we can at least hit 3 places. At least 3, because of course we'll have to eat. So yeah, but what time is it? Oh shit, I'm almost to work, so I need to clock in. Anyway, I'm so sore. I did stretches this morning, and I'm trying to do, I'm stuttering like a jackass. Oh my God. Okay. Because of the situation with my car and having to climb in and out of it, and, you know, use all these extra muscles that I haven't used in a while, I've got to start doing stretches. And so I did some yesterday. I sat on the heating pad. I'm like, and Matt's like, oh, I'm old. And he's got like this, like, rash thing on his neck, and so we've been covering it and keeping it clean. It's like, don't touch it, just leave it alone, don't touch it. But anyway, so we, you know, he's like, oh, we're old, babe. I'm like, I'm not old, it's just, you know, I mean, even the thinnest person, I'm sure, would get sore climbing in and out like all the time. And like, I was telling my client yesterday that I'm starting to get jail arm. She was like, jail arm? And I was like, yeah, where, you know, one arm is more buff than the other one. And she was like, get it. And I was just kind of like, well, okay, men usually get jail arm because, and she was like, I mean, she's not my client, she's my friend. Her husband is my client, but you know, she was like, oh, I gotcha. And I was like, she was like, but why do you think you have jail arm? And I was like, because I've been using this arm to climb in and out of the car. And so like, I was sitting on the bed the other day, and I was rubbing my arms, and this arm is all muscular and this side is all squishy. So I'm like, man, this sucks. So in the winter, because of my car, I got jail arm, and in the summer I got trucker's arm. I'm just all fucked up. So she thought that was really funny. But anyway, I have got to clock in, because I gotta clock in before I'm late. So yeah, okay, now I literally will talk to you guys later. And again, Merry Christmas Eve, and I will talk to you guys on Christmas. Peace.